What's up, everybody, and welcome to my NXT review. Another stacked card this week for NXT. As it looks like they almost do title matches almost every week on this show. We got another one tonight. Cage match, main event, North American Championship on the line between Johnny Gargano and Bronson Reed. We're going to get into that. Basically, the main event of this card tonight, but a lot still going on this show. Some other matches that were hyped up tonight. We kicked off with Toni Storm versus Zoe Stark. I do agree with my friend. Tony Storm kind of looked like she had the Harley Quinn look going on, gear wise. I mean, um, but this was a very good match to kick off the show. Like I said, they are giving Zoe Stark a lot of time out there. She may be getting L's, but she gets a lot of TV time. Okay, I'll say that. But Tony Storm finally getting a win, because Tony Storm's been taking a lot of L's lately, if you ask me. Finally getting a win because she did hit Storm 0 on Stark, but Stark kicked out. But then Storm hit this somewhat finisher. I can't really tell about this finisher that much. All I know is she spiked Stark on her head, it looked like. So it looked pretty deadly. I didn't know what it was, but it was some type of move that worked, and it just kind of like spiked their head in and whatnot. But right after Tony Storm won, next thing you know, Taya comes out with her dog. That dog, they always get that dog. Why does this camera keep falling? But yeah, they always get that dog out there. But yeah, they got that dog on there every week, though. It's a well behaved dog, those Pomeranians, I'll tell you that. But Taya still anticipating her big debut next week, though. So could she be going after Tony Storm or Zoe Stark? Maybe. They probably could be her first opponents for all I know. But next thing you know, Legado del Fantasma was in the back. There was no Santos Escobar out there with them. So basically said they're focused on the tag team titles, but Tasha Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher, or Toothless Timmy and Old Man Ciampa there, basically saying you're gonna have to go through us. Thatcher speaking some Spanish, basically saying your cat has no shoes. So there you go. Cameron Grimes was arriving to the Performance Center. Basically, Jake Atlas, I honestly did not even know who that was for a second right there. Basically says, you want a match tonight? Let's do it. So I guess he was gonna challenge him for later on. We also saw Candice Ray and Indy Hartwell, which it looked like they were at a spa and whatnot, basically talking about how they're the tag team champions now, and that Dexter was a loser, and basically Indy agreeing with him, which Dexter Loomis was one of the people doing the massages. So don't know how he's going to turn on her now, since they know the truth about him getting talked about. Well, she's only using him. Now he knows the truth. What will happen? I have no idea. But next, they had a prime target video for Cross and Balor for next week's show for the NXT title. Balor versus Cross 2. They talked to these so-called experts, I guess. I didn't know who the first guy was for NXT, but they also had Pat McAfee and Paul Heyman on there to basically, it's going to be a spoiler in our prediction, but Heyman even said it's too close to call. But next thing you know, we got Cameron Grimes versus Jake Atlas. Of course, Grimes even coming out making fun of Ted DiBiase, showing a video. Basically, it's highlights of him getting beat by several people in the past, from Hogan to Virgil to I think Diesel and others. So not Diesel, Razor Ramon. So they showed him getting beat up. But as this match went on, Ted DiBiase's music hit. Ted DiBiase came out, and then Grimes ended up getting pinned by Atlas. Then Grimes went to the, I guess, to his limo trying to get in, but DiBiase ended up doing the ha 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 ha, whole thing. Everybody's got a price before driving off. Then he says, you're good, kid, but you're no $1 million man. So I'm telling you, NXT Takeover, Cameron Grimes versus Ted DiBiase, the money match. That's what's gonna happen. The money match. Um, Next, they had a promo video for Bronson Reed, basically talking about it took him 14 years to get to where he is right now, and that his wife is going to see him win the NXT North American title tonight. They also had a sit-down interview with Pete Dunne, basically saying, what does he want to face in NXT? Talked about he's beaten Kushida already. He's beaten Walter. He can go back anytime he faces him. He could take on Cross, but we don't know where it was going to go. I didn't know where this promo was really going for Pete Dunne right here. He talks about his opponents, and now a lot of his matches are like UFC fights, and he brings that UK style to all the places he's worked around the world and whatnot. And basically, it's time to go after the NXT title. So I don't know where that's really going. It was an interesting promo, but I just don't know where it's going. Okay, I really don't. Killian Dane went against Alexander Wolf. I know Imperium tried to get Wolf to use a chair, but he didn't, and Dane got the win. And next thing you know, Imperium came in and they started jumping them, but then they ended up beating up Wolf then, so they kicked them out the group. I guess Walter approved of this, so now it's just Bartel and Eichner. Uh, I don't understand this decision. Okay, he didn't use the chair, so they immediately kick him out. This was kind of strange, and listen, it's not like they can get Walter over here because only Walter only comes in for the big matches. So Walter's always in the UK. He only comes out for probably some takeover here or there for NXT, but it's not like he's here all the time. And very interesting that they kicked Alexander Wolf out. I don't know what's going on with that, but they kicked him out because um there you go. I don't really know what to say about that. Um Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai in the back talking about having last week, and Ever Rise came in, which they still don't rule, and then one of them got ended up hitting in the face by Gonzalez, basically almost getting knocked out, basically. So Ever Rise, they're still not ruling out there. The Goddamn Phantasma went against Ciampa and Thatcher. Probably one of the best matches of the entire night. This is a really great match to watch. I go back and look at it. Of course, GYB came out and ended up taking out Ciampa then. The Goddamn Phantasm hit their finisher on Ciampa for the win. So I guess now they're next in line for the NXT tag titles. But this was a very good tag match though. Okay, a very good tag match. I recommend going back to look at this match though. So fun watch, very fun watch. Bobby Fish was in the back in an interview talking about how he was forced to watch Undisputed Era implode without him even being there, and even talk about what happened at War Games, how Dunne and them put him on the shelf, but now he's challenging Dunne to a fight now. So Bobby Fish, I'll give him one thing: he cut a better promo than Kyle O'Reilly. I'll give him that. Even someone told me he's the cool fish now. So the cool fish is cutting a better promo. He's like Bobby Fish actually looks like a star, and even I'm surprised I'm saying that, but he looks like something. Okay, he doesn't go out there dressed like a hipster that's going to a LA Starbucks at about 9 a.m. Okay, and doing these somewhat odd promos. Bobby Fish's promos are actually kind of straight to the point, so that wasn't bad. Need to see more of that. Indy Hartwell and Candace are still back at the spa. I guess whoever was working there brought Candace's car. Basically, it was declined due to unpaid expenses from a pizza and some flowers, which I guess Indy said that, oh, so those are the flowers. And it basically looked like Indy Hartwell was reading off a script saying, he still loves me. He still loves me. It was very contrived. It just like she was reading off a piece of paper while saying that. So, don't know where that's going to go. Yeah. Saray went against Aaliyah. Funny that they call Aaliyah a veteran in NXT. I know she's been here for a while, but I'm surprised how long she's been here. But she's never really been that good to be called a veteran. Okay? My friend Steve had the best point. It's like calling Alicia Fox kind of a vet, all because she's been in the company for over 10 years. So what makes Aaliyah really a veteran other than her longevity? And it's not like she was really on TV every week. So I don't know what to really say about that, but Sarai got the win. They had a promo for Shotzi and Moon going back after the tag titles, as some would say. Whatever happened to Zia Lee? We saw another one of those Diamond Mine promos. Hit Row went against Tony Nese and Ari Daivari. After Brazil's guys were even still there, so I guess they're still in 205. But it was what was it? Top Dollar and what's that guy's name? Adonis out there. Quick match. Basically, they all start kind of promo, or I would say spin some bars out there. Swerve talk about this cage match coming up tonight. Say it don't matter because he's coming after the winner after this. So, like I said, I like this team. I'm liking them every week. Only for the past 2 weeks I saw them. I liked them already. So I liked them last week, but these guys are spitting some fire out there. So if you don't know, now you know. So like I said, I'm liking these guys. I'm liking them. I'm liking them a lot. So Hit Row, it looks like it's going somewhere. Next, though, in the main event, we had Johnny Gargano versus Bronson Reed for the North American title, which I think we all know who's going to win because even Gargano talked about how this is, this is his last chance of winning, and Austin Theory being out there. This was a great match. Crazy stuff. Reed doing that big power bomb off the top rope, through the cage. Of course, Austin Theory got involved several times. Gargano trying to go for that one final beat and whatnot, um, onto the cage and whatnot to take him down, which he got one big one off the cage and whatnot, but it still did not work. Other than the whole super power bomb thing, Theory tried to get involved again. Gargano tried to call out of there, but Reed stopped him and basically hit him with a big tsunami splash for the win. This was great to watch. And listen, Bronson Reed was gonna win this. Okay, they really somewhat gave it away. Also, it's like, especially when you're playing promo videos, it took him 14 years to get here. This is his last chance. Can he do it? His wife is in the crowd watching this match. He had pyro even after this match too. So it's a good big win for Reed, which is very well deserved. I think he's gotten better throughout the time he's been here, and they've clicked something with him. So I'm cool with him winning the title. I thought he should have did it back at the last takeover, but I'm glad he won it tonight, because I'm like, if he didn't win it the last takeover, he's gonna have to win it sooner or later. So Bronson Reed being the new North American champion, I like it. So I'm glad they're doing things with him. He's gotten better. From many times I've seen him now. Even with the promo video talk about, I've had to go through gauntlet matches and other like hard ladder matches and stuff to get to where I am right now. So now he's finally got his moment. So Bronson Reed win the North American title. Cool moment, definitely cool moment. I liked it. So that was good. Hopefully, maybe this show brings in some type of rating, because it looks like NXT tries to put on these big title match shows almost every week. But are the ratings going up, especially with Cross versus Balor 2 next week? Let's see how high they even go next week. But let's see how they go high this week and whatnot. So we'll see what goes on with that. But other than that, really good episode of NXT main event, and I did like the tag team match a lot. Hit Row is getting better every week as I see them. I'm liking more and more to what I see. I don't understand why they kicked Wolf out of Imperium. That was kind of odd. The Prime Target video package is really good too. Yeah, NXT was not bad. Pretty good show tonight. So I liked it. But other than that, though, I'm out of here. See you guys later. I'm really glad they finally got the belt off Gargano. I'll say that before I go too, because I am glad they got the belt off him. Thank God. But yeah, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out.